Ben Simmons, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, John Wall, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, who's now a Laker, and Eric Bledsoe. So let's start with this, my friend. Tell people the backstory on your relationship with LeBron and growing up with him. And because I don't think everybody knows this, you can move that right up next to your, there you go. Rich, go back to high school, the first relationships, and the rest of it.
Yeah, well, some people know.
Yeah.
It's been written. Obviously, we're from the same state. And, Cleveland and Akron is probably a 20-minute distance.
Sure.
Played at rival high school. So just being around the game and being around sporting events in the city. But we actually met in the airport.
Which airport?
Akron Canton Airport.
And you met one day?
Yeah.
And you said?
Going to the same city. And, I was in different business then, and he approached me about a jersey I was wearing, which is actually a Warren Moon Oilers jersey I was wearing. And that started a conversation, take off, land, see each other at the baggage claim, hey, go here, exchange information, and the rest is history.
People would think representing LeBron James is the greatest thing in the world, but when you represent a star, whether it's Jamie Foxx, Tom Hanks, LeBron James, Tom Brady, there are a lot of demands. How much do you turn down? Is your phone ever stop ringing? I mean, let's just take advertisements. I mean, forget basketball. I mean, products.
Well, the phone never stops ringing in our business. It never stops ringing. And it's an all-year type of job. It's not just the on-the-court things. And obviously, you have responsibility for all guys in different areas, some more than others and some less than others. As it pertains to someone like LeBron, he's not in the business of doing things anymore. So he likes to spend more time with his family and his kids.
So income's not a driving force?
No. He doesn't want deals. It takes a lot of money to get him off his couch, and he still says no. So, he's not in that space anymore at all.
Now, he did start a pizza chain, the Blaze, which is very popular, the fastest growing chain in the country. So that clearly interested him. And but if there was something that you could pitch LeBron and it would touch him, because it would obviously have to emotionally touch him, what moves LeBron at this point in his life?
Well, businesses, acquisitions. He doesn't really involve himself in things that he's not, really
passionate
and educated on. Even with a situation like Blaze, he had to go there, try to piece out, look around, and really get a feel for it before he decided to take the next step. So he's just at that point where, I just want to enjoy my time obviously playing the game, my family. He's done so much. He's built an unbelievable business at Nike, and he has some, Beats and Blades and, great investments. People don't realize he had to give money back to McDonald's to even be involved in Blaze. So nobody's really doing that. So
have you ever seen LeBron, because I said, and I wouldn't blame him for this, Michael Jordan had to self-motivate after a while, because once you're in the spotlight, I mean, like Jamie Foxx, you can sing, you can dance, you're funny, you've been a star, you've got the money. I understand for people you get to that point, like you said, LeBron's not motivated by money. How do you motivate yourself for, another regular season game in Denver on a Tuesday night? Has LeBron always been this driven?
Yes, he has. And I can remember times being in China and he has a 14-hour day, production day, doing this, doing that, and you still have to get a workout in. And that's the important thing for not just LeBron, but for all athletes. You mentioned John Wall, Ben Simmons, Eric Bledsoe, all those guys, just understanding what it takes to be a true pro. LeBron is the prime example of that. And even at year 15, with all the accolades and the championships and the finals MVPs and the regular season MVPs and all the money, to still be focused and driven and understand that you never want to cheat the game of basketball.
Right.
You know, a game that's brought you everything you could possibly imagine, took you all around the world, and provided for you and your family. So, not just for LeBron, but for all those guys and all young athletes in the world today to understand that that you can't skip steps in the process when you're striving for greatness. And everyone's not going to be great. You know, let's just be honest.
Right.
Everyone's not going to be a LeBron James, but
Right.
that doesn't allow you to not, you know, put the effort, you know, continue to put the work ethic and things like that.
Yeah,
in place.
Drew Brees a couple years ago. I was at my former employer, and it was late in the afternoon, and Drew Brees was in the gym, and I'm like, what are you doing in ESPN's gym? And he's like, I got to get a workout in, and I'm like, you've been on like 9 shows, aren't you flying home? He's like, I got to get a work in. I got to work out. And I'm like late in the afternoon, and I'm like, dude, it's June. Like it's not even an OTA. So to your point. So LeBron also watches a lot of basketball. He's been commenting on rookie point guards. He has Ben Simmons. You represent Ben Simmons, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, John Wall, Eric Bledsoe.
DeJounte Murray, Trey Lyles.
Yeah.
Montrezl
I don't want to leave anybody out.
Can't leave anybody out, no.
So give me, I think
McLemore.
Ben Simmons is he'll never be the scorer of LeBron, but I think he's a transformative talent. When did you first, or LeBron first, spot Ben Simmons, who plays tonight in Los Angeles against the Lakers?
Well, as it pertains to Ben, you know, Ben was brought to attention, you know, obviously by me, you know.
So
LeBron don't recruit players.
Right.
You know, no. But Ben Simmons, I knew about Ben very early on. Very early
like
on.
10, 12, 13?
14, 15, you know, and you start to hear the rumblings, but he was over in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And then he decided to come over. And I knew early on, just watching Ben play the game, because his dad's from the Bronx, and he played professionally in Australia. But the youth is taught to play the game the right way for the right reasons.
In Australia.
Just internationally, period. It's a different dynamic. And so when you look at Ben, he's going to always make the right basketball play. And so
when does LeBron, I mean, is this your separate business, or do you say, hey, LeBron, we've got a guy? Does LeBron have a say, or do you have a say on
LeBron has no say in
your representation?
No. Now, obviously, he supports and he cares about all players, you know, now more about the guys I represent, obviously, but, you know, just, I mean, he talks about every player. I mean, he was in the headlines for talking
When's
about.
the last time LeBron was mad at you? I mean, I've had agents. I yelled at my agent a year ago, and then he yelled back at me, and I stopped yelling.
A couple weeks ago, actually.
Okay, so don't tell me. So stick around. We'll come back.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, LeBron was mad at you, and we'll address that next.
Yeah.
That's a good tease right there. That's called a tease in my business. Guys, time of the year again. The holiday season's right around the corner, and you know what that means. Stress levels, overeating, lack of energy, less trips to the gym. That's why you take M-Drive every day. This is nutrition science, okay? 5 clinically tested ingredients that elevate something you already have. It's called testosterone. Organically elevates your T levels. M-Drive Boost and Burns, a fat burner. M-Drive Prime for guys just getting off the couch, men or women. Go to buymdrive.com, code HERD, H-E-R-D, gives you 25% off. Buymdrive.com, available also Walgreens, Duane Reade, Sprouts, GNC, Vitamin Shop,